How valuable is the Apple credit card? We're going to try to answer that question in today's video. If you stick around toward the end of the video, you can watch me apply for the card also. This video will be broken up into 4 parts. First, we will go over the features and benefits of the Apple credit card. While I go over the features and benefits, I will throw in a little tidbit, so be sure to stay tuned to the video for that. Second, I will share my thoughts about the card. That will also include the pros and cons of the card and who I think the card is best suitable for. Third, I will explain my reasons for applying for the card. And finally, I will show you the application process. Down below, I have broken up the video into chapters so you can jump to different parts of the video if you wish. When the Apple Card was first released in August 2019, it was revolutionary. It was unlike other cards on the market with the benefits that it offers. Let's take a look at those benefits now. The Apple Card features no annual fee. It has no over-the-limit fees. There are no foreign transaction fees. There are no late payment fees. And you can potentially earn unlimited daily cash back as long as you use the card. Let's take a look at the daily cash back earnings for the Apple Card. You can earn 3% daily cash back at select retailers when using Apple Pay, and those select retailers are Ace Hardware, Apple, which includes services like Apple Music or Apple TV Plus, Dwayne Reed, ExxonMobil gas stations, Nike, Panera Bread, Uber and Uber Eats, and Walgreens. And you can earn 2% daily cash back when using the Apple Card with Apple Pay, and 1% daily cash back when using the physical card. With the Apple Card, you have 3 daily cash redemption options. Your first option is you can redeem for a statement credit. Your second option is you can designate it as Apple Cash, and that's provided by Green Dot Bank. And your third option is you can transfer your daily cash into an Apple savings account, and that is provided by Goldman Sachs Bank USA. Now let's take a look at the additional features of the Apple Card. You can pay with your Apple Watch. You can view spending by color and category, and that's within the Apple Pay app. You can view your spending by week, by month, or by year. You have a numberless card, and that's with the physical card. You can take the guesswork out of interest payments with a little tool that's on the Apple Pay app. You have end-of-the-month payment due dates. You can see the full details of Apple Card monthly installments within the Apple Pay app. And it also features the Apple Card Family feature. Now we'll look at the details of Apple Card Family. With Apple Card Family, you can add up to 5 members to your Apple Card, and those 5 members can be co-owners who will share equal benefits and responsibilities, or they can be participants, where you can add up to 5 participants who are 13 years of age or older and who can spend within limits and earn their own daily cash. Now, co-owners and participants 18 years of age or older can build their own credit history with the Apple Card Family. A few moments ago, I mentioned the feature about the Apple Card monthly installments. So let's take a look at those right now. With Apple Card monthly installments, you can finance eligible Apple products purchased from Apple in-store at the Apple Store app or online for up to 24 months with 0% interest depending on the item. Now, the 24-month items will include the iPhone, and that's through AT&T, Boost Mobile, T-Mobile, or Verizon. And then the 12-month term items that you can finance are iPad, Apple Watch, Apple Vision, Mac, displays, and select accessories. Eligible Mac products include the MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, iMac, iMac Pro, Mac Pro, Mac Mini, and Mac Studio. And then the products that qualify for the 6-month term include Apple TV, AirPods, and Beats Flex wireless earphones. Now, please note that eligible Apple Card monthly installment products must be purchased separately from non-eligible Apple Card monthly installment products in order to qualify for the 0% financing. So if you were to buy an iPad, for example, from Apple, you would want to buy that separately from anything else that would not qualify for the installment plan. So just wanted to put that out there. As I promised earlier, I do want to share a little tidbit with you. Let's say that you want to buy the Apple Watch Series 10 and it sells for $399 and you can finance that over 12 months if you have the Apple Card. And you have the Apple Card and let's say you have the money saved up to buy that Apple Watch. What you might want to do is still go ahead and finance the Apple Watch with your Apple Card. And then when you make that purchase, put the money that you saved into a high yield savings account and then make your monthly payments from that savings account. And over time, you will earn a little bit of interest while you're making those payments. So that's just a little tidbit I wanted to share with you and something you might want to consider. Before I share my thoughts of the Apple Card, let's go over the pros and cons of the card first. The pros and cons of the Apple Card are as follows. Let's take a look at the pros here. The cashback can be accessed daily, and that's assuming that you spend with the card daily. With the card, you have innovative features. You also have no fees in the form of annual, late payment, foreign transaction, or over the limit fees. The physical card is numberless, and you have the ability to pay over time with no interest when purchasing select Apple products. Now, as for the cons of the card does require Apple hardware and Apple Pay. So you would have to have either an iPhone, an iPad, or a Mac computer in order to access Apple Pay, and that's what is required to have the card. Another con with this card is sometimes there is no welcome offer on the card. I know when I got the card, there was a welcome offer through Credit Karma, and sometimes you can get a welcome offer when applying for the Apple Card straight from Apple. And another con is Apple Pay must be used in order to earn the 2% cash back or higher. So with the card, you only earn 1% cash back with the physical card itself. But in order to get 2% cash back or more, then you do have to use Apple Pay on your Apple device. Who is the Apple Card best suitable for? It's suitable for people who want to earn 2% cash back on purchases made through Apple Pay. It's suitable for people who want to buy some Apple products and pay for them over time. It's also suitable for people who are interested in Apple products, and it's great for people who are early in their credit card journey. I think it's a good starter 2% card for some people who may want to get this card before they decide to get another 2% cash back card like the Citi Double Cash or the Wells Fargo Active Cash. Now keep in mind that in order to get the 2% cash back, you do have to use Apple Pay when using this card. Who is the Apple Card not suited for? It's not suitable for people who do not have any Apple devices that have Apple Pay. It's not suitable for people who prefer to use a physical card over a mobile wallet. And it's not suitable for people who are exclusively looking for travel cards because the Apple Card is a cashback only card. Now I'd like to share my thoughts on the Apple Card. Overall, I think it's a pretty decent card. I know there are critics out there who have thoughts of the Apple Card and they're critical of it, but I think it's pretty good because it does give you that 2% cash back if you use Apple Pay at places that accept Apple Pay. It might be a good card for someone who's early in their credit journey because it does earn that 2% cash back, and it is a cash back card. It is not a travel card. So I just wanted to throw that out there. That's one of my thoughts on the Apple Card. Now I'd like to share my reasons for applying for the Apple Card. One reason I am applying for the card is because I would like to have a 2% cashback card, and I can use it at places that accept Apple Pay. I have two 1.5% cashback cards that I have right now, and one of them is the Capital One Quicksilver card, and the other is the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. But I do want to be able to have the ability to earn more rewards at places that might accept Apple Pay. So that is one reason why I am interested in applying for this card. Another reason why I'm interested in applying for the Apple Card is because I like the idea of being able to have the ability to finance an Apple product if I so choose. For the last number of years, I have been using an iPad, and just this past year, I switched from Android to iPhone on my cell phone. And I also got a MacBook Air because I figured it would come in handy when I decide to start my channel, which I'm doing right now. And also, I'm thinking maybe in the future I'd like to get an Apple Watch or possibly a Mac Mini. So I like the having the ability to possibly finance those purchases if I so choose. My final reason for applying for the card is because at the time that I actually applied for it, I'm actually recording this video at on a future date, but when I applied for the card, there was a welcome offer available on it through Credit Karma, and you could get $200 in daily Apple Cash if you spent $2,000 within the first 3 months of having the card. So that's one reason why I did that. Now, that welcome offer was only in effect until July 31st. So that's actually when I applied for this card. Now it's later in the year, but I figured I'd share that with you. Now let's get into the application process of the Apple Card. I do want to let you know I did not apply using my phone or my iPad. I decided to use my computer instead for the application, and the purposes was for this video. Okay, so now we're going to go through the application here, so we'll hit continue. And I am applying on my MacBook computer rather than doing it on my iPhone or my iPad. I figure this might give you a better idea of how the application process is on a computer, and it's a much bigger screen, of course. So we'll go ahead and hit start right here. Okay, and I will go ahead and sign in here, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, I already started filling out the application. Basically, it asks for my personal information, such as my name, date of birth, address, phone number, annual income, and the last four digits of my social security number. So I went ahead and entered all of that in there. Now I'm just looking at the Apple Card terms and conditions right here. And this explains everything. And whenever you're applying for a credit card, it is important that you do review the terms and conditions so that you know what you're applying for. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit agree and apply in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, they need some ID. So I will go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I was approved for the Apple Card here. I was approved with a $3,000 credit limit. So now I can just accept the card here. All right, and then I can add it to my iPhone. So that concludes the application. I'm very happy that I was approved. Now that I have the Apple Card, I will be doing an unboxing video in the near future, so be sure to stay tuned to the channel for that. If you liked what you saw in this video, please give the video a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I want to thank you so much for watching today, and if you would like to see the video I did where I applied for the Hilton Honor Surpass card, click this video right here. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe and bye for now.